Hello, welcome. I'm Zenzareus, and I'm doing something rather new. I'm starting a new channel up, and this is something rather personal for me, and want to document it. It's about overcoming depression. It's something that I suffer with, and it's quite not something anyone would just like to admit to. But yes, I do suffer depression. It's not really diagnosed. I've seen the doctor, but they think I might have mild depression, but I know there is something wrong. And it's not about just being sad and I've just got some people going by. I'm starting this to document and I'm doing this to record my progress and to hopefully help others who might be suffering the same thing, because I know depression is more common than people think. I know there are other mental illnesses out there that are not well documented or talked about, and I think it's time to get over that, really. It's a nice sunny day. I'm out on the ridge, just, there you go. It's one of my favourite places. I'm not going to say what it is. If you recognise it, great. If not, boo-hoo. I do value my privacy just a little. Anyway, I thought it'd be better to do this outside because it's quite sunny. It was warm, but the wind is freezing, so we've got a nice warm sun. I've got a tree blocking it, but unfortunately, the wind's cold, so yeah, it's a bit chilly. Anyway, I'm recording this on my phone. I do have my camcorder with me, but yeah, I can't guarantee the audio quality on it, and I can't use this either to record my voice, so I got it with me just in case. But anyway, I thought this was better than nothing, and also I thought it would be good to test out how good my phone is for recording video. Now, let's start off with depression. The best way to beat it, in my opinion, is not to try and beat it, and also realise not to talk about depression, that you can't defeat something by talking about it. You can acknowledging it is good, but contrary to that, I'm gonna talk just a little bit about it, and just here's my understanding of what depression really is. It's not something that can be cured. I know that sounds ridiculous. What about the antidepressant pills and that? Well, they do help. I'm actually on the antidepressant pills. I can't remember which one it is, so I can't tell you, but I can promise you they do help. Ever since I've started taking them, after about a month or so, my mind started calming down. My problem with my depression is that I get angry, I say things I don't mean, and it really puts me in a bad position. It's not about just being sad or feeling down. It is those things, but it's just something more. It's just something that completely overtakes you and takes complete control of you. Right? There's a lot of people here today. I guess it's a popular spot. Well, it must be if I'm here. It is truly a mental illness. Keyword being illness. Mental, because it's in your mind, not because you're crazy or anything, although it does feel like that sometimes. I'm talking more than I thought, and I haven't got to the meat of it yet. Right, depression. Just to talk about just a little bit, just for a better understanding. And it's not something that can be cured, so how do you get rid of it? Well, you can't really. Depression will hit anyone at any moment, at any given time. That's the fact. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, it doesn't matter. It will always hit you. And I've always been wondering why. Why is that? And I've came to a realisation that depression is like weeds in a rosy garden of your mind. Your mind full of pretty things of memories, goodness, those are the flowers, but weeds are depression. And weeds grow automatically. You have to look after your flowers to make sure they grow with good memories and that, but you have to stamp out the weeds. You have to work to get rid of the weeds, otherwise they'll grow. And depression is just like that. If you do nothing, if you sit at home, which is what I've been doing quite a lot, and doing nothing, not exercising anything, depression will kick in some form or another. Sometimes there is a trigger, and my doctor asked me if there was a trigger, and I've no idea. I'm going to tell you what I told them. I've no clue whatsoever. If there is a trigger, it's probably not one trigger, but maybe several events in my life that eventually came to it, because I've been depressed for about, as far as I can remember, about 8, 9 years, maybe even 10 years now. And trust me, I was at a point in my life where I was with someone else, and we tried to make diaries of how we felt each day and how to overcome this illness. It did not work, not whatsoever. And it's not something that you can get rid of just by talking. And my theory is, and if this works, I will document this, and I hope this will help others as well. My theory is, you've got to keep working, moving forward. And the best way I found to do that myself is that I've just started working out. I've actually started going to the gym, and I've only been there for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now, and it is helping a lot. I certainly feel better, and also it makes me physical. No, as you can see, no muscle just yet, but it does help get a lot of stress out of you. It helps get the blood flowing, so your mind, more blood in your brain, so your mind works better, faster, and with that, it helps you feel a lot better. Not happy, but it is positive, something positive. And that's one part of it. The other part of it is to try and study and learn what you can about whatever you can. That's my theory for it, and we'll test that. The first test is work your body, and then work your mind, and then work your soul. Those are the best ways, I believe, to live a more fuller and richer life. And I'm hoping this will help inspire others to do something about it, instead of just talking about it or just wallow in it and let it control you. It's time for us to take control of it. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just couldn't get it started. But it all begins with the first step, and this is my first step. So I'm dedicating this channel that I'm just starting up. I'm originally a gamer, and while I enjoyed that, it just wasn't growing. So I still got a few. I'm still not giving up that gaming channel, but this is rather important to me. So I want to get this done. Anyway, it's a nice scenic view. I know, like I said before, this is something really important to me, and I feel I have to do this. I don't know if anyone else is actually trying to do this. For all I know, I could be the millionth person to try it, but yeah. You have to take action. You can't just think about it or make plans. You have to act on it. You have to quite literally do it. And I don't plan to vlog every single day, but I will try and put out there what's happening, and if I'm improving, if I feel that I'm improving. And I do feel I'm improving currently. I'm not there yet, but I will reach it. I know I will. I don't like feeling like this. I don't like being controlled. I want to be the one in control now. So, well, that's it for now. I hope you can join me in my journey. Or if you're not depressed, if you just wanted to watch me see how one person can overcome their fears and not limitations, but their crosses that they bear, or their flaws. And to be honest, everyone in the world has got flaws. There's no minute, whatever, doesn't matter what it is. My flaw right now is the depression, and the depression makes me do things I really regret. It's horrible. It's a real, actual illness. The thing is, ow, damn it, I forgot that's wood. People scoff it and say, oh, it's just people feeling sad, just cheer up. And yeah, if it were that easy, it wouldn't be a big thing. But it isn't. It really takes over you, and you really can't do anything. You don't want to interact with anyone. You don't want to do anything. Any projects or things that you had wanted to do, even as much as, like, for me, playing games, I just can't even do that. Even the things I enjoy, I can't do. And if you can't even do things you enjoy, you're messed up. That means there's a problem. And if it happens chronically all the time, or at least more often than not, you've got a problem. There's something you need to deal with. There's an inner conflict that you need to deal with. And you need to find a way to get it done. And you have to do it by taking action. And I strongly believe working out and expanding the mind via learning is the way to do it. And I'm pretty sure I'll find other ways that will help improve the mind and overcome depression, or at least keep it at bay, because that's the theory. Depression can never be cured. You can only do what you can to keep it at bay. It's not to say you'll be happy all the time. That's not happened, but it also means you will never be sad all the time either. So my goal is to be in a place where I'm truly happy, but I will never remain in a bad place, either mentally or physically or environmentally. And I hope this will help others who are suffering in the same boat as me. So, yeah. Right, that's it for now. See you next time with my next update. Take care. Bye-bye.